Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another episode of Animate CC. Stay tuned until the end because you will be having your quiz later. You will find the link for the quiz at the description box of this video, along with the pictures and other files that you will need. Let's learn something today. Today we are going to explore the free transform tool. Adobe Flash lets you transform images or objects. Depending on the type of element you select, you can transform it by scaling, flipping, rotating, and skewing them using the menu bar and the free transform tool. Scaling, rotating, flipping, and skewing images and the free transform tool. This can be accessed through the toolbar, which is usually located at the left side of the Adobe Flash interface, and through Modify, Transform. Scaling. Scaling is a function in Flash that allows you to change the height and or the width of your object without destroying the image. Scaling also allows you to change the height and the width of an object without the need for exact values. You can change the scale by going to Modify, Transform, Scale, and Rotate. Scaling is determined by image when the mouse is hovered over an object in free transform mode. This is the icon for scaling. Skewing. Skewing is a function in Flash that allows you to distort your object. Skewing allows you to change the outlook of your object, which scaling, flipping, and rotating could otherwise not do. You can change the skew by going to Modify, Transform, Rotate, and Skew. Skewing is determined by the image when the mouse is hovered over an object in free transform mode. This is the icon for skewing. Rotating. Rotating is a function in Flash that allows you to change the direction of your object without destroying object. Rotating does not change the X and Y position of your object, nor its height and width properties. You can change the rotation by going to Modify, Transform, Rotate and Skew, or Modify, Transform, Rotate 90 degrees clockwise, or rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise. Rotating is determined by the image when the mouse is hovered over an object in free transform mode. This is the icon for rotating. Flipping. Flipping is a function in Flash that allows you to change the direction of your object without destroying the object. Flipping is limited to horizontal and vertical flips. There is no diagonal flipping. You can flip an object by going to Modify, Transform, Flip Horizontal, or Flip Vertical. The Free Transform Tool. Free Transform Tool is a tool in Flash that allows you to change the properties of an object. Free Transform Tool is able to do everything that scaling, skewing, flipping, and rotating can do. Free Transform Tool can be seen at the right side of the workspace in the toolbar. This one. This one is the icon for pre-transform tool. The shortcut key for pre-transform tool is letter Q. Let's do an activity. First, open your Adobe Photoshop or Adobe Flash or Adobe Animate. Select Create New, ActionScript 3, or if you're using Animate, select Standard. After creating your new file, go to File, Import, Import to Stage. This will allow you to import images and other objects into your stage. You will import the picture of a cat. If you don't have a picture of a cat, you may go to this link, which is also included in our description box below. Open the cat image. You see, if we click the image, you will find some sizes, position, etc. here. What you're going to do is you are going to create new layer below, or you can go to insert timeline layer. After creating 3 layers, rename your layers, namely scale, skew, rotate, and flip. Now go back to your stage, click the cat, copy it, now what you're going to do is we are going to try the scale. Press the F5 or F6 if you don't want to copy the cat, so that it will be automatically copied. Press the F6 button and then go to Modify, Transform, Scale. What I want you to do is to reduce the size of the cat up to the frame 5. Let's try it. Frame number 2, we reduce it. F6 again. As you can see, it adds another frame here. Reduce the size. Then F6 again. Reduce the size. And then F6 again. Reduce the size. When you already covered and up to the frame number 5, you press F6 again. This time, make the cat bigger. F6, make it bigger until you reach the frame number 10. After reaching the frame number 10, copy the cut and on the skew layer here, click on frame number 11, 10, 11 here. Press F6, then right click on the frame, click paste in place. This time, we go again to modify, transform, skew. Or if your file does not have skew function, or if your application does not have skew function, you can just click the free transform tool here or letter Q and then hover your mouse up to the line here and then skew your picture a little. Do it until you reach frame 20. You may add variation by flipping it side by side. After skewing, go to rotate layer and then click frame number 21, F6, paste in place. We already copied the cut a while ago. So you go to modify, transform, rotate 90 degrees clockwise. F6, modify, transform, rotate 90 degrees clockwise. F6 again, modify, transform, rotate 90 degrees clockwise. When you rotate it for the third time, this time you rotate it counterclockwise. Modify, transform, counterclockwise. F6, modify, transform, counterclockwise. F6, modify, transform, counterclockwise. After that, we are going to rotate it manually. So you hover your mouse here and then try to rotate it. F6, F6. When you reach frame number 30, that's your signal to stop. After that, you go to flip layer, click on the flip, F6, paste in place. You go to modify, transform, flip vertical, F6, modify, transform, flip vertical. Do it until you reach frame number 35. On frame 35, you flip it horizontally. Modify, transform, flip horizontal. F6, modify, transform, flip horizontal. F6, modify, transform, flip horizontal. F6, modify, transform, flip horizontal. Until you reach frame number 40. After that, you press Ctrl plus Enter to view your animation. That will be all.